What is going on, folks? Welcome back over here to the channel. Today we kick it off with episode 16 of the Mega Farm series. So sit back, relax, smash that like button, and hit that subscribe button. Thanks. Welcome back. So today we kick it off in the month of September. Um, we have some really big goals that I want to accomplish relatively quickly. Um, in the last episode, we went ahead and purchased plot uh, 12 over here, and it has a cornfield in it. And I want to be able to buy a harvester before I think it's October. I think next month it'll be ready to harvest. Yes, October. So, what I think we're going to do today is we're going to bust out some contracts. And I think I'm going to try to pull a clever one. We'll see if it works or not. But there's two cultivating contracts here. And one is for field 1, and the other one is for field 8. And they're right next to each other. However, this contract has the bigger equipment. So I'm wondering if I accept this contract right here and borrow the equipment, and then I go down here and I accept this contract, if I can go grab the equipment and knock out field 8 and then go hit field 1, all while using the same equipment. So we're going to try it. It may not work. If it doesn't, then I may just cancel one of the contracts. This one that I won't be using their exact equipment for. So let us go ahead and borrow. We want to borrow these items. And then we want to accept this contract. Alright. So let us pick up our equipment. Let's hook it up. And we will catch you once we get over to the field. Alrighty, we made it over here to the field. So let's see if this is going to work. First, I want to check if... Okay, it looks like our steering assist is going to work. Alright, this may actually pan out the way I want it to. If so, this is gonna be awesome. We will see if the percentage starts to go up as we go. So let us get us on track. Drop our plow. Okay, it's ripping the field up. Now is the percentage going? There it goes. Awesome. And there we go. Contract complete. So that didn't take us too long. We were able to knock out both contracts really quick. So let's see what that puts us up to. Collect that one. And we will collect that one. And that puts us up to $86,000. Not bad. But it's pretty much all going to go bye-bye again. So last month, I was checking in the used vehicle sales, and there was a Harvester for sale. Oh, it does not look like it is there. Yes, it is. Here it is. It is the Forschreit. Forschreit. I know I'm butchering that. It's got to be a German brand if I had to guess. Um, but the E514. This one's got 18 hours on it. It can hold up to 2,800 liters if we uh, do some modifications to it. And it seems to be able to harvest quite a few things. Now, I know the storage capacity isn't very much, and I think the corn header for this is maybe 3 rows, I think. But we kind of have to start somewhere, and I know we will be replacing it down the line, but with this, we could actually harvest that corn harvest and, be able to sell that. Ultimately, I think we're going to lose money by doing this deal because we're going to have to buy another trailer as well as obviously the harvester. But we'll be able to use this for our canola field as well. So I think ultimately it'll be worthwhile. So let us set this up here. We want the one that holds 2,800 liters. I wish that said bushels. I don't know if there's a mod or an option that allows you to set it to bushels, but if anybody knows, please let me know. So we're gonna do the standard setup, standard design. I'm not gonna change any of that. We will change the color though because I really like this green. I don't know. I just dig those colors. They're awesome. So we will purchase that. So about 25,000, and then we will go to the corn headers, and we are picking up. Where is it? Here it is. It's a 4-row. Yeah. 4-row. We are going to up the working speed. And we got to change the color. I think we'll go with the green with the header as well. That looks pretty good. So we'll purchase that. And then I didn't notice if there was any grain trailers for sale this month in here. There was one last month, and I should have bought it before we went to this. Here we go. There it is right there. So, what are we at? This one holds 18,000 liters. I'm not going to change tires. Really not worried about any of that. I do like the Krone. We'll keep that. Mud flaps. I gotta go with the cover, right? I gotta have a cover. Just in case we're storing grain for a little bit and it rains or whatever. So let us go ahead and purchase this as well. Whoops. And that puts us down to $42,000. That kind of hurt a little bit. Don't need to look at other tractors right now. No need. So that's sitting at the dealer right now, and that's alright. Um, but for now, let us go ahead and let us hook up the lime spreader, and let us quickly spread some lime on this field. I think we're going to go ahead and do some fertilization as well. So let us line up. And let us get us... No, I didn't want to hire a worker. There we go. Okay. We'll do that. Let's get it. I was trying to remember the buttons I needed to press without having to pull up the menu. I was kind of having a brain fart. So let's see how much lime this field takes. It's probably going to be quite a bit if I had to guess. And that's a great time to hit a button to turn off my auto steer. Just dumping money at the back. I mean, it's pretty much a down and up. Should I really try to focus on getting that last little sliver? Maybe it's coming close to getting it all. I'm not really sure. But I think we'll call that good. And I'm noticing these weeds that are popping up in my field, but it's not saying needing weeding. I'm not sure what I'm missing there. Alright, so we used about half the lime in our trailer. So a decent amount. I'm gonna have to fix this. We'll do that a little later, that's fine. Now, let's see if we can go ahead and fertilize this really quick. See if that makes a difference. Ever since I downloaded the mods with enhanced kind of settings, I forget the name of it. It was the weather one, I think, with the moisture. It seems like I'm not getting the other things to pop up, like needs weeding, needs fertilization, you know. Or maybe I'm dumb. I don't know. Alright, let's turn this on and see if this works. It would help if I filled the sprayer up. Alright, let us fill it up with some liquid fertilizer. There we go. And let's line it up here. Unfold our sprayer. Looks like we've got some honey sitting there too that we need to sell. Probably won't do that in this episode. We'll probably do that in the next episode. Run that to town and make some money. Alright. Let us turn this on. You know what? Let us stop real quick. Back it up. And let us see if this is working at all. It is. So it looks like 100% fertilization. Cool. I just wonder why it's not saying anything at all. It's kind of weird to me. Who knows? So I wonder if I should pick up a rake and go ahead and rake this field. Even though it's not saying needs it. I don't really know. I'm going to have to look that up once we're done with this. And then something I'm not sure if I just realized something or not. But it looks like my fertilization is knocking out my lime. I hope that is not the case. Let us fold the sprayer up and let us check. I might have just wasted a half a trailer of lime. Yee. It's alright. Learning as we go. Needs lime. It sure did. I wasted all that lime, I think. Lettuce. Oh, man. Nothing like taking a few $100 bills and setting them on fire. Watching it go up in smoke. Pretty sure I just wasted all that lime. And I really need to focus on getting a... We need a garage. We need a work place. Somewhere we can store all our equipments and attachments. Especially with this weather modification. I think we're going to... It'll destroy our vehicles rather quickly. So... yeah, I think we're going to try to... That's going to be our next main focus. Is we're going to get ourselves a garage and a place to store all our stuff. Do some online shopping. Call some contractors. I think we're going to have to make ourselves some more money first, though. So, okay. One thing I'm noticing right away is I'm not seeing the where it looks like the lime is sticking to the ground. So I don't know if that's because of the fertilizer I put down. I'm not exactly sure. All kind of new to me when it comes to the liming and everything else. Huh. I guess we're all learning together. Or I'm just learning and I'm the dummy. I don't know. So, regardless, we're putting down extra lime whether or not that was the case and we just erased it with the fertilizer. Like I said, if anybody knows, please comment down below. Let me know. I'm probably just dumb and messed all that up, but it's okay. So we'll park this. And let us go ahead and see. So, this is what I don't understand. It still says needs lime. Why? The whole field says needs lime. I am baffled. I really don't know. If anybody knows, please help me out. Toss a comment down below. But anyways, we're going to go ahead and call that for this episode of the Mega Farm series. I hope you liked it. If you did, please smash that like button. And we will catch you on the next one. Peace.